Jameis Winston came in, was that a setup meeting, or were you already here? And could you give your observations about him, just what your,
It was, yeah, it was just kind of random. Actually, I was just in here working out, and he was on his visit that day, so I was in the weight room, and he was walking around touring the facility, and they just wanted to introduce him to me. So went in there. We probably talked about 2 minutes. Wasn't very long at all. Nice kid, seemed bright. Obviously, very exciting time in his life. So he was having a lot of fun doing his traveling and all that stuff, and just more talked about the experience of what he's going through right now with the draft and everything, and didn't get into too much football.
He said later on in an interview with Scott that he can't wait to get you the rock. How do you feel about the possibility of him getting you the rock?
Well, obviously, I mean, it's been the talk of the town. He's obviously very high on a lot of mock drafts, and he's expected to be right there in contention for that first pick. So very talented player, you know what I mean, had a successful career. Anytime you win a national championships, that's something to be recognized. So a lot of respect for his game. Obviously, there's a lot of work to do. I think for us as an offense, organizationally speaking, we made a lot of improvements just with some coaching staff stuff. Obviously, we're going to be having some different players and different roles this year. And I think that entire culture of changing more than just one piece is the big thing that's going to make an impact. But anytime you can add great players and great talent, that's going to help you.
Mike Evans under your wing a little bit. How comfortable are you doing that with the guy, even though he's not going to be in your meeting room per se?
Oh, well, obviously we spend a lot of time with our quarterback, so we'll have a lot of hands-on interaction with him on the field, in the meeting rooms, things like that. So I'll definitely try to, help, tutor him and help him his learning curve as much as I can, or whoever it is that comes in. So.
Did you see this is a new situation for when Winston was doing a grease board, like breaking down a play, and he pointed at a receiver and he says, "I hope that's Vincent Jackson."
I heard about it. I didn't see it myself, but it's pretty cool. You know what I mean? His mindset is obviously getting ready for that next level, and that's got to be fun and exciting for him, and we're ready to get back at it as well.
When there's so much talk about one or two quarterbacks, in this case particularly one, coming to you, and you know that they've got a chance of getting this guy, do you do any homework on him? Have you looked at any tape of Winston and Mariota? Winston in particular, I guess I would say.
I haven't. You know what I mean? That's what our management and our scouts and everything is. That's their job. That's their role, and we trust them. They've done a good job here bringing some great players in this organization. So for me personally, I think maybe once whoever that person is gets in the building, we may start breaking down some of their strengths and ways we can craft our offense to support their strengths. But for now, again, we don't know who it's going to be. So yeah, it kind of be a waste of my time to spend so much time on that part.
So talk about Dirk Cutter coming.
Yeah.
Not to knock Jeff Tedford, but what do you think about that move? Seems like
great move, great guy. He called me early in January when he got the position, and we had a nice conversation. Just a lot of respect for his body of work that he's done, his approach to the game. Very, very down-to-earth guy. Wants to be simple and sound, fundamentally sound, and I think that's something that Lovey really harps on and tries to teach as a team, being fundamentally sound, playing smart football, and that's what Dirk's about. Putting guys in position to be successful, first and foremost, but then at the same time, not beating yourself. I think a lot of stuff we troubled in the past is a lot of mistakes that we just setting ourselves back a little bit. So.
As you look at it now, what do you like about his scheme for what it does for you?
It's just balanced. I love a balanced offense. You know what I mean? We're not going to be one of those, wide open, just always in the shotgun, on the tempo ball. We're going to run the ball as well. That's going to be a strength of this team. And for a receiver, obviously, we want to throw the ball much, but this day and age, you got to have some balance.